Today we are going to make an underwater edit in Adobe After Effects using my Shipwreck miniature model. First we're going to prepare the miniature model. We start by cutting the ship in half and create the famous hole in the front. After that we add some weathering and cover certain areas with sea moss. For the underwater landscape I use styrofoam and cut it into shape. Then I paint the landscape with my airbrush. Once that's done, I place the ship into the scene. Of course, we can't forget about the anchor. Finally, I prepare everything for filming. I decided to shoot a smooth forward camera movement toward the front of the ship. Then in After Effects create a new composition and import the footage. Then apply the depth generator from the Red Giant plugin. If you don't have that, no worries, I will show you how to do without just in a second. For now, let's continue. Set the depth generator as a Luma matte. After that, we browse for an Adobe stock footage in Premiere to use as a background. Import the footage into the scene and place it behind the shipwreck. Finally, I make a few more adjustments until I'm happy with the depth generator. Now I will quickly show you how to do this without the depth generator. Use the key light effect and pick the blue screen with the eyedropper. Set view mode to screen matte, clip white and black until the foreground is white and the background black. Switch view mode back to final result and use the masking tool to cut out the back of the ship. The goal is to make the ship disappear into the background. And then I'm just feathering out the edges of the mask. With a simple tint effect, we add a bit of color to the boat. We choose a blue tone and set the strength to about 40%. Wow, this looks already great. For even more realism, I add a particle stock footage of particles drifting through the water. I set the transfer mode to screen and animate the size. That way it looks like we are moving through the water. Now we are going to create the sunlight reflection effect on the ocean floor. First create a new black solid and add the fractal noise effect as well as the CC vector blur effect. Increase the blur amount and animate the fractal noise effect's evolution. Set the transfer mode to screen, make the solid a 3D layer and place it on the floor. Mask out the edges of the black solid and feather them. Then lower the opacity and animate the movement. You can use 3D tracking, but the movement is so small that I don't really need it. For the last effect, we are simulating underwater refraction. To do this, create a new adjustment layer and apply the turbulent displace effect. Then animate the evolution and lower the amount until you are happy with the result. And that's it. This is how you make everything look like it's underwater.